The Woodbury County Board of Supervisors heard a presentation on a possible merger of health services. In December, Ida County Public Health reached out to Siouxland District Health Department about the possibility of a public health services merger. That's after Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove can no longer serve as this designated public health entity. Now, during this afternoon's county supervisors meeting, the director of Siouxland District Health outlined what a merger would look like. He says the proposed partnership would be a way to help provide support to residents in Ida County in a way that's being done in other parts of the state.
It's a trend that we're beginning to see across the state in Iowa. We're not the first entities to be taking a look at some sort of cooperative merger or agreement. We think that's the future of public health services, just to assure they're available at the local level. And that's the one thing that we want to continue, and we want to continue involvement with the community and grow partnerships.
Green says there will be more discussions with the two health departments and two county boards. An agreement could be reached by June 30th.